Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm the Mystical Intuitive, and today's pick a card reading is about who your future spouse is. For pile 1 we have the Fluorite stone. For pile 2 we have the clear quartz stone. And for pile 3 we have the Bornite stone. So pick one of these 3 piles and then I'll see you at your reading. Okay, pile 1, the Fluorite stone. This is your reading. We're looking at who your future spouse is going to be. So tell me, for the people that chose pile 1, who is their future spouse? I'm hearing sick. So maybe this person has some sort of illness or something. Could be physical, could be mental. Let's see, we have here 10 of Pentacles. So maybe they've overcome some sort of illness. You know, they could have battled something in their childhood as well. Maybe battled cancer or something like that. Yeah, it either feels to me like it's manageable or it's something that's passed behind them. We have here 5 of Pentacles. We have here Queen of Swords. We have here the King of Pentacles and 2 of Pentacles and the Age of Cups. I definitely feel like your future spouse is someone strong because they probably have been through a lot here with the 5 of Pentacles. Again, 5 of Pentacles can indicate illness, right? It can indicate struggles. Maybe they came from nothing. Maybe they grew up poor. Maybe, yeah, they struggled a lot in life. Or maybe they were bullied. Maybe they were very insecure. Maybe they lost a lot of weight. There's something here that they've overcome. But that made them wise and resilient here. I feel like your future spouse is also someone who's very strategic, very sharp, mentally very strong. Nothing really gets to them because they've been through changes and they've been through hardship. So this is someone who pushes through hardship a lot easier. Like nothing really gets this person down. They could have a lot of Scorpio in their chart. They're very mentally strong and very intelligent. They probably have like a bachelor's or master's degree, maybe even PhD. They probably know a lot about a lot of stuff. They're very good with their words, very articulate as well. And with the King of Pentacles, they're also very practical and ambitious, right? They definitely know how to balance responsibilities with family life here with the 10 of Pentacles and 2 of Pentacles. So yeah, I also feel like they make very smart decisions in life. This is someone who has their life in order. In the past, there might have been a period where it was difficult, but now they've mastered the 5 of Pentacles. You see here how they went from the 5 of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. So they mastered the 5 of Pentacles. They mastered work, career, health. I feel like they overcame a lot of struggles here. And I feel like emotionally here with the Ace of Cups, they're capable of a deep love, right? This is someone who's very forgiving. Like this is someone who doesn't like fights. They get over things very quickly. They're very logical. Maybe that's why. Like this is not maybe like the most emotional person, and not emotional as it's a sensitive person. They're not sensitive. I feel like they're gonna be very emotional and in love towards you and expressive because we have the Ace of Cups. But this is not someone who's like sensitive and moody and all that. You know, they're very grounded in their emotions, even though they feel a lot of it. Yeah, they'll definitely come across as serious at first here with the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles. But they have like a soft heart and a romantic heart underneath that exterior. I feel like this person might have been abandoned by someone. Could be a mother, a father, friends, a partner. They feel abandoned. And I feel like this person has just so much to give. They're very stable here with the 10 of Pentacles. And they want to give love to someone. But they just never found it, right? This might be someone who wants to create a family because they never got it. It's interesting because you have the 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. That's such a different energies. Let me clarify this. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? This makes me feel like rings that you see on a tree trunk. So this person is stable. Like, you're gonna... This partnership will last a long time. This is a card of, you know, long-term stability, having a future together. So yeah, they want that. And I feel like this is a very good partner to do that with, you know, marriage, because they know how to create something long-term with someone. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Maybe this person also likes traditions or something. Maybe they're from the same culture as you. Ten of Wands. I feel like they were taught a lot of responsibility by their family. Maybe their family was a bit strict, or their parents taught them to be disciplined. Maybe they take care of their family. Maybe because there's... Family feels like a responsibility. Maybe their family has a lot of expectations of them in their education and career and all that. Maybe also a belief system. Yeah, there's a lot of expectations from family. Eight of Wands. I feel like maybe they moved away from family to kind of pursue something else and have more autonomy, but maybe they miss their family a lot. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? The Hierophant. Oh, they're... I feel like they feel like they're not good enough for marriage, or too much time has passed by. They're too late for marriage. They're never going to find someone who wants them. Maybe they're insecure about stuff. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this person has so much love to give. So I can feel it. So much love. They desperately want to find someone. Desperately. It's like, do you see this I think it's an elk or deer, I don't know. But it's looking at this owl. It's looking at the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is pretty cold. So maybe they've come across a lot of people who were emotionally unavailable, who they wanted to be with, but that other person didn't. Maybe they've been rejected a lot, abandoned. Like I said, it's like, yeah, it's very sad because they have so much love to give. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Six of Cups and the Sun. For some of you, they might already have a child. It's not for everyone. It's for some of you, they might be divorced here. And this brought a lot of stress on them. Two of Pentacles. I feel like this person has a lot of responsibilities. Could be, you know, again, taking care of children or family, parents maybe. But they do it with happiness. This could also be that this person doesn't have children or doesn't really take care of their parents, but they'll be that way with you and any potential children you might have. Like, this person is someone who likes to provide, especially with the King of Pentacles. They like to be a practical caretaker, you know, provide the practical things in life. So yeah, this person works hard. Even though it gives them stress, they work hard because it gives them happiness to take care of people. This is a caretaker. They have a very fatherly or motherly energy to them. And this is definitely someone who's very much focused on their stability and wealth and legacy here with the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Maybe they work in banking, maybe they work in real estate, maybe they are a lawyer, maybe they work in finance, maybe they own stocks. It could be that they come from a very well-established family, or maybe their family is very educated here. You know, their family could be like lawyers and doctors. Could also be that they're building their own foundation. And they want long-term success, right? They could also work in business or management. Definitely something tied to money or resources, or maybe even long-term planning. Yeah, they could be like do something with project management. Yeah, and I definitely feel like they like having like a certain lifestyle, and they want to provide security for the people that they love here. And I feel like they'll initially kind of guard themselves in the beginning, because they're definitely afraid of being rejected. Maybe they see you as well as the Queen of Swords here, right? And they definitely might feel that they're not good enough. But once you're in their life, this Eight of Cups is showing up, right? They are going to shower you with affection, and this person likes to take care of you. I mean, I'm so sorry, but this person is going to spoil you. Like, the energy that I'm feeling right now, oh my God. Kisses, coffee in the morning, roses, cooking. Like this brings them joy. Like, they love taking care of the people that they love, right? Yeah, so they're going to shower you with affection. And it's almost like you can do nothing wrong, because the Ace of Cups is, for me, always the card of forgiveness, unconditional love. So this person is very innocent when they fall in love. They have a very pure heart. They always see the best in people. And yeah, I feel like this person does have like a demanding job, but they'll make room for you and the kids, right? They want to be able to provide like money and all that. They also want to spend time with you and the kids, right? There's a balance here. They might need to figure that out in the beginning. They might miss you a lot when they're at work as well. They might prefer to spend all of their time with you and the kids. But they're definitely going to show you effort, and they're going to make you feel like you're a priority, right? I definitely feel like they're going to be very grounded person, very down to earth, very practical. They're going to look very polished as well. They might wear like very classy or formal clothes as well here with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. It's very clean cut, very classy, very elegant, very likely well dressed here. And they definitely have like this aura of maturity and authority, the King of Pentacles. So they might carry them kind of selves with quiet confidence here. The King of Pentacles isn't the King of Wands, right? He doesn't come off as show off. But the King of Pentacles still can be arrogant sometimes. But it feels to me like a quiet confidence. I don't feel like your spouse is arrogant. But it's definitely someone who kind of looks like, you know, they've made it or are on their way, right? I feel like with the Queen of Swords, they're also going to have like very sharp eyes, you know. You see here on this card and on here, this card. They might have a very intimidating stare here. I feel like they're also going to have like amazing hair here. The sun, like very thick, maybe wavy hair. It's beautiful hair. And yeah. So they definitely also have like a very serious expression here. And you're gonna get this vibe from them, like, don't mess with me. With you, they'll show this Ace of Cups, right? This soft, hopeless, romantic side. But they have like a tough exterior because they've been through a lot. They had to, you know, become tough. They might have had like a sort of like rags to riches kind of story, or like from struggles to kind of financial stability, right? So yeah, they've been through stuff. Yeah. So they've been through times where they felt like left out in the cold, but those experiences made them into the King of Pentacles, right? They're a provider, they're a protector, and a planner, you know? And someone who's going to take you serious and building a life with you very serious. Like, this is someone who you want in your corner. This is someone who you want to build a life with, because they're very responsible. They're a hard worker. They're not afraid of any ups and downs. They're very forgiving, and they're going to put in a lot of effort. And they might be traditional. They might also be religious as well. I definitely can see that here. And they want that that happy family life. That's very important for them. And they want the kids and the grandkids, right? This is a family person. They're going to love that. They're going to eat that up, you know, family life. Okay, well, that's all I have for you, pal. I know if it resonated with you, please comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the reading. And if you want a private reading with me, you can always email me. My email's in the description box below. I hope you have a good day. Bye. Okay, pile 2, the clear quartz stone. We're looking at who your future spouse is. So let's see, for the people that chose pile 2, who is their future spouse? Who is pile 2's future spouse? We have the World. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Page of Wands. And we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands here. So this might be someone who's like young or kind of in the early stages in life. And they're kind of looking ahead here with the Two of Wands. And they're kind of in a phase in their life where they're ambitious, they have a vision, they're forward looking, right? And they're wanting to invest in themselves and build something for themselves here. Could be with the World card that they've just graduated when you meet. It could be that they've just landed their first job or their first promotion. Something here where they've had some accomplishment, but they're still young here, so it's an early accomplishment in life. And yeah, this is someone who's like a planner. They might be like a type A. This might be someone who always like thinks about the future. They think long term. They might be at a crossroads in their life where they need to make some sort of decision here with the Two of Wands when you meet them. And yeah, they definitely have like a youthful energy. They're very curious. I feel like with the Page of Wands, they're definitely like enjoying life. You know, they're dating and enjoying being young and single, I guess, here with the Page of Wands. They might be also very attractive here. I feel like they're very confident, they're very flirty, they're very adventurous. This is someone who might likes to work out a lot, right? They're very active, they're in the gym, they might do some sort of sport, they're very adventurous as well. So maybe in their sport, so it could be like extreme snowboarding or rock climbing, I don't know. They might also have a bike, I'm getting. Could be. And they might also be like cheeky and mischievous. They're definitely like a jokester. This is a very fun energy. They might be an extrovert. They're very passionate about life. Like this is someone who loves their life. And they're definitely kind of enthusiastic about new experiences. This is someone spontaneous, you know. This is someone who will book a trip out of nowhere to go travel to somewhere, you know, last minute. But they're also human and vulnerable because he has the Five of Cups, right? So they've definitely experienced disappointments, but it doesn't get them down, right? Even though they might have been heartbroken, they're like, oh, there's more fish in the sea. Maybe that's why they're kind of just having fun when it comes to dating, because they don't really want to commit. Because of this heartbreak that might kind of hold them back. But I feel like, yeah, it doesn't harden them. I feel like it made them more empathetic, right? Any disappointments or heartbreak. Deep down, they're quite sensitive, I feel like. Especially with the Five of Cups. Like, this is the kind of person who doesn't show it when they get sad or disappointed. But this person could, you know, just shut themselves off sometimes from the world and go within and just be very sad all day and be a bit melancholic. This is not someone who likes to cry in front of other people. All those sad emotions, they keep that hidden, right? I feel like, again, they're very attractive with the Ace of Wands. They're maybe also good in bed. They're very adventurous in bed as well. They're very lustful or attractive. And they're also, I feel like, very open to experimenting in the bedroom. And yeah, I definitely feel like this person could be an entrepreneur here. Because with the Two of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, that's a vision. That's investing in something. And an Ace of Wands, that for me, it feels like entrepreneurship, right? Building your own business. Page of Wands is, again, that youthful person who has like a vision of a future, who wants to embark on, yeah, on something new. So they could also work maybe in creative fields. That can be like, you know, the arts, can be, you know, an author or a painter. They could also maybe be like a graphic designer or something. They could also maybe work in startups, or maybe started their own business. Maybe they have their own business venture. Or maybe they do, if they work maybe in a corporation, they might have to do something with business development or something like that. Their career is definitely something where they might need to take initiative or create something. Yeah. And this person also in general just kind of values growth here, right? They always want to better themselves. This might be someone who likes to watch like self-help content, and who likes to listen maybe to podcasts about self-help and self-growth and all that stuff. This is someone who has like big dreams. It's very interesting because this is someone who's like very thoughtful. They're a long-term thinker here with Two of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, but they're also passionate. So it feels like to me this is someone who actually acts upon their plans. You know, if they say they're going to do something, they're going to do it, right? You don't have to ask them twice. If you're asking them to do something for you, you don't have to ask twice. Definitely not. And I definitely feel like they will approach you very thoughtfully, with a plan, with a vision here, but also very passionately. So once they're committed, they're very loyal, they're very supportive, and they're going to put in a lot of effort into the relationship. They're going to invest a lot in you. And I feel like with the World card, this is someone who has the whole package. Like, this is someone you've been looking for. They have it all. You know, the looks, the lifestyle, the mind, the heart, the spiritual beliefs, all of that. They have it all. And this is someone who kind of understands, you know, the balance between work and fun and romance and all that. Yeah, this is someone who works hard but also can have fun. And they're just gonna come across as very confident. They might have like dark brown hair or light brown hair, because I see a lot of Wands and Pentacles energy. For some of you, it could be red hair. And they're definitely gonna be young, even if they're a bit older. They're gonna look younger than their age. And they're definitely like someone who's like active, so they might have like a very fit body. And they're gonna come across as someone who's like approachable. I feel like a lot of people like them because they're so open and nice, and but still like confident. I feel like those are things that people are really drawn to, you know, those attributes. Okay, let's see what else. Who is this person? Who is this person? Who is pile 2's future spouse? Oh, I'm hearing friendly. They're going to be friendly towards you. They're going to try to be your friend at first. Or just talk to you. Just trying to getting to know each other. They're definitely going to flirt with you though. I'm also hearing I need you. So I feel like you're going to feel wanted by them. They might show you this 5 of Cups energy, right? You might be the only one who they let themselves be consoled by. Yeah. It's like they need you. This person really needs you. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. You might be their first true love. Empress, 4 of Swords. I feel like this person is super independent. They have a hard time asking for help. And I feel like you're going to help them with that. Because I feel like they feel like they always need to be the strong one or something like that. Like I said, they can't cry in front of you. They can't show vulnerability because that will be used against them. But you're going to teach them to ask for help. And you're going to be like a support system for them. Because they're very self-sufficient. And I feel like this is someone who thinks for themselves. So the beliefs that they have is not because they were passed down from their parents. I feel like this is someone who thinks for themselves, who kind of creates their own values. They also value freedom as well. But underneath that, they're very sensitive here with the Ace of Cups. I feel like they hide this feminine side or this nurturing side that they have for the people that they're close to. Maybe even only for you, actually. I feel like this person is actually very nurturing and warm, but they don't come across that way in the beginning. You know, they come across as like fun and goofy maybe and witty and adventurous, risk taker. So actually very nurturing and warm and kind of capable of creating a very stable and loving environment. So even though they're very spontaneous and they like to take risks, they're not reckless with it, right? And with the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles, this person might also kind of experience anxiety or depression, or they worry a lot. And I feel like you're really going to be their safe haven, the place where they can rest. Because I feel like this person works too much. You're going to teach them how to rest. You might be also an overthinker or worrier, and they're going to also make you rest a lot. Like maybe they're like, oh, you're not going to cook tonight. You're just going to sit on the couch and relax, and I'm going to cook us dinner or something like that. Like they want you to slow down sometimes. And yeah, it may take them some time to open up fully. Because of the 9 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, all this overthinking and all that. But once they're committed, you know, they're committed here with the Ace of Cups. They feel a lot. They're going to feel a lot for you. With the 9 of Pentacles, I feel like this person is financially independent, right? They don't depend on their parents or something like that. They've made their own success. They made it all on their own. And this person likes to spoil you as well. Here with the Empress and the 9 of Pentacles. And I feel like, again, this person is very attractive. This person could have like a model looks. Like a lot of people will find them attractive. But yeah, I definitely see them being like emotionally intelligent or very sensitive. And And with the Four of Swords, they're also going to be patient here. Right? This is a very calm person. They're going to be very patient with you, especially. And they might approach love very cautiously as well. There might be also a no contact situation in the beginning here. This could be someone you're currently in no contact with. Yeah, they have like a good balance with being spontaneous and fun and adventurous, but also stable and consistent. So that's really nice. They're not boring. This is a very exciting person. Well, that's all I have for you, pal, too. I hope it resonated with you. Please comment and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the reading. And if you want a private reading with me, you can always email me. My email's in the description box below. Have an amazing day, okay? Bye-bye. Okay, pile 3, the Bornite stone. This is your reading. We're looking at who your future spouse is. So let's see. I don't know, I'm feeling like estranged, like child and estranged. So maybe this person is estranged from one of their parents. Maybe they don't talk to one of their parents or both of them. Or maybe you, could be you. Yeah, I'm hearing the same difficult upbringing. So you could have like very similarities in childhood. Tell me for pile 3, who's their future spouse? I'm hearing someone who listens. They're going to listen to you and all your problems. You'll feel heard. I'm also seeing a couple holding hands. So maybe they like to hold hands. Maybe their love language is physical. What was it? Physical intimacy? Yeah. So they like physical affection. You know, holding hands, kissing, cuddling. 7 of Swords, 4 of Cups. The Strength card. The 4 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. I feel like with the 7 of Swords, your future spouse is someone who is very strategic in life, very analytical. This is someone who puts themselves first a lot of the times. I feel like with the 7 of Swords, they're also very cautious. Maybe they're also prone to self-sabotage sometimes in their life, in all areas of life. They have a lot of ambitions, I feel like. But they definitely have like this clever side to them. Very strategic here. Sometimes they also are very secretive. And they definitely, you know, think carefully before they kind of reveal themselves fully. This is someone who hides stuff. They're also very strong-willed, I feel like. Very determined in life. And very capable of, you know, handling challenges. They're very resilient here. Because we have the Strength. And the 10 of Wands, so this is a hard worker. This is someone who values stability and security. They're very ambitious and driven. And sometimes they may hold back emotionally, right? They might be very secretive when it comes to their emotions. With the 4 of Cups, this person might be a bit nonchalant. Or at least they appear that way. It might be because they want to protect themselves, because they want to feel safe. And I feel like emotionally they appear very reserved or distracted at first here. But underneath that here with the Ace of Wands, they're actually a very passionate person. They're actually a very exciting person. But they're very cautious and they act cautiously. But once they commit, they are loyal here. And they're willing to put in the effort into making the relationship, you know, thrive. With the Strength card, they might be very attracted to you initially, or this person might be very attractive, or they stir in a lot of attraction toward you. Maybe both of you can't keep your hands off each other, or maybe both of you are love language might be physical intimacy. Maybe that's how they kind of express their affection for you, you know, being physically affectionate with you. And they're very controlled over their urges as well. Like, they're very disciplined. This is not someone who has like a lot of bad habits or something like that. This is probably someone who has like a lot of responsibilities. But yeah, your future spouse is very practical, they're cautious, they're very self-reliant. This is not someone who needs someone else to take care of them. And they definitely value stability and security and all that, but they're not really the type to kind of rush. Especially when it's something to do with love or emotional vulnerability, right? Yeah, and then if they can be secretive or hold back part of themselves, I don't feel like they will reveal all of themselves in the beginning. Because this might be someone who doesn't fully trust people. This to me definitely feels like maybe someone who's very focused on their career, maybe a workaholic. And that, yeah, they just have a lot of responsibility, and that may make them seem very preoccupied in the beginning, or maybe distant at times. So maybe this is someone who needs to take a lot of phone calls as well. They have a very demanding job, but they definitely feel deeply, but they don't always like express it at first, right? It definitely maybe takes them time to show affection, and maybe that's why in the beginning they'll show you this Ace of Wands. I feel like they're going to be very lustful towards you, very attracted towards you. They can't keep their hands off you. That doesn't mean that they're just gonna treat you as a booty call, but it does feel to me that this person is not at ease with emotional vulnerability in the beginning, right? And so, yeah, it may take them some time to show affection, emotional affection, and to commit emotionally as well. But when they do, they're very loyal and very reliable, right? This is definitely like maybe a bit more of a slow burn kind of love. It's very passionate, but not impulsive. And I also feel like this person might challenge you in small ways. Maybe they test your boundaries here with the Seven of Swords. And yeah, it's not necessarily malicious. It's just their way of protecting themselves. Maybe they're cautious or they test you. And again, it's not malicious intent, but they just want to protect themselves. But yeah, this is someone who builds love slowly, right? They're definitely protective, they're guarded. I feel like they do have like jealousy issues here with the Four of Pentacles. This is someone like, once you're theirs, right? This is not someone who likes to share, let's say. Let's see, what else for pile 3? Who is their future spouse? Who is pile 3's future spouse? Maybe they feel also very responsible over you at times. Like, this is definitely like a very mature energy. It feels very Capricorn-like, very Saturn-like. We have Six of Wands, Hierophant, the Fool, Ace of Swords, Temperance. I feel like they will feel like marrying you is like an accomplishment. I feel like a lot of people will kind of compliment them on having you as a spouse. They might get a lot of attention with you. They like that as well. I feel like with the Six of Wands, they're also very confident, you know, very ambitious, very charismatic. And this is someone who's likely has achieved a lot of recognition in their field. Right? Or maybe even social circles. Like, a lot of people know them for their achievements. Maybe this is someone who is great at networking. And a lot of people treat them with respect. And I feel like they're very principled. With Hierophant, they have very strong values and norms, and they value tradition. Maybe they're very traditional in relationships as well. And they like doing the right thing, right? Maybe this is someone who has like a lot of strong family values and all that. But interesting, we have the Fool, so they definitely have like a more playful and adventurous side to them. So yeah, this is definitely someone who's willing to take risks in love and life, but not like foolishly. They first need to feel you out and test you, because we have the Ace of Swords, so they definitely are someone who thinks a lot, you know, uses logic and all that. But this is also not someone who's like fearful and anxious. No, they're just, it's more so smart. This is someone smart, very strategic. And maybe this person gets a lot of attention as well. Maybe a lot of people want to marry them. But maybe they just never found someone to marry. They never really wanted it. And I feel like with the Ace of Swords, you know, they're very clear and direct in their communication. Maybe a bit blunt. They value honesty and transparency. It's just a bit weird because, you know, we have the Seven of Swords here. So sometimes they hide stuff, but sometimes they definitely expect honesty and all that and clarity from others. And I feel like this is not someone who's gonna, you know, lead you on. Like when they want you, they'll tell you. If they don't want you, they'll also tell you, right? This is someone who likes to give clarity. And with the Temperance card, this is someone who can be very independent, but they're also kind of willing to meet you halfway, right? And create balance. This is someone who can compromise. This is not someone who's like codependent or who wants to like merge with you, but also not someone who is like too independent. They like you, they love you, they want to be in a partnership with you, but they still have their own life, right? They still have other areas of life that are important to them. Love isn't their whole world. But they're definitely patient and understanding as well. The Temperance. But yeah, I definitely feel like this person is someone who will try to impress you with the Six of Wands, and you know, who wants to sweep you off your feet, but they also is someone who doesn't want to act irrational and, you know, wants to take time to build something meaningful with you, right? Then rather than rushing. This is someone who wants like a traditional relationship, maybe. And yeah. Let's see. Let's clarify. Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here? Two of Cups. Yeah, this is someone who wants to marry their soulmate. But I feel like a lot of people are interested in them. They've had like opportunities to fall or to marry people, but it never felt right. Like this could be someone who's been in a relationship with someone for 6-7 years and there was not an engagement because it just didn't feel right. It's very interesting because they feel very strategic when it comes to love, but they're also want their soulmate and happiness and the 10 of Cups, you know, the perfect family life. They want that more than anything. I feel like because they're so focused on all other areas of life, they might have neglected relationships. And it's like, now they're kind of feeling it. Because this feels to me a bit more like a mature person. And now they're feeling it. Now they want the 2 of Cups. Now they want the 10 of Cups. Why is the 6 of Wands here? Knight of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. Yeah, like I said, they got a lot of attention. But, you know, it gives them an ego boost. But they're looking for something real. Something long-term. Why is that Fool here? King of Cups. King of Pentacles. I feel like it's this is like a new beginning in when it comes to their emotions. So they might have never felt this way about anyone before. It's like they're trying to be practical here with the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you stir up a lot of emotions. They're hiding it. This combination is giving me grounded emotions. Why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here? Nine of Cups. Oh, okay. So I feel like this person was waiting for the perfect person, which will be you. I feel like they rejected a lot of people. They were looking for their wish fulfillment, their type. And once they find that, then all of a sudden they'll be like all in love. Because I feel like, again, this person is guarded. They like to test people. They were very strategic in love. Maybe they've been cheated on. Let's clear for the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Queen of Pentacles. Oh, maybe they've been cheated on by the Queen of Pentacles. Or maybe the Queen of Pentacles lied to them. Five of Pentacles made them feel inferior, not worthy, not good enough. Four of Swords. So maybe they haven't been in a relationship since. They're still healing. Page of Swords. They've met people that they were talking with, you know, they've been through a lot of talking stages, and they've been curious about a lot of people, but I feel like they haven't really found someone since. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Six of Cups. A Star. This is someone who's like, okay, I've been in a lot of relationships that were not fulfilling, and I'm gonna take a break from dating. I'm gonna wait for that person that is gonna make me feel like I've known them all my life. I'm gonna wait for that person that's my dream person, that I have a soulmate relationship with. They want to wait for the one. Why is the Temperance card here? King of Swords. The Moon. Yeah, it's almost like this is the kind of person who has a hard time with emotions and all that, and being sensitive, and they're kind of looking for those attributes, you know, in their partner. So they want someone who kind of has the things that they don't have. Like they're looking for their counterpart. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Let's get some other cards. Tell me all about this person. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Who is Pile 3's future spouse? This is someone who's like a great communicator. Like this is someone who wants to talk things out. They will ask a lot for your opinion and for your advice. Like I see them talking to you a lot. Hammer, sabotage. Yeah, see, they self-sabotage sometimes. I also sometimes see them maybe interrogating you. Like they're, like maybe that's the vision that I just saw. You know, they come up to you and approach you, and they're almost like interrogating you. Like, is there something wrong? Or maybe they want to get to know your intentions as well. This is someone who's always maybe suspicious of people. Plan, it's a plan, getting asked out. Yeah, they're gonna ask you out. We have here guarded heart. Yeah, so lingering trust issues. So they definitely have trust issues and they're guarded initially. We have self-indulgence, focus on self, yeah. So they're very much focused on themselves. Heartbroken. I feel like they haven't been in a relationship since the person that broke their heart. Yeah, cheater story. Cheated on, now or in the past. Yeah, see? They've been cheated on. Total connection. Yeah, they are looking for the right kind of person because they've been with such awful people. They're now looking for someone who they're compatible with, and someone with healthy attachment styles, you know, and someone they're like-minded with, especially with the Hierophant. They're looking for someone who has like the same values as them. Okay. One more card. I feel drawn to get one more card. Be lighthearted. Finding, okay. Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming. Yeah, they might. Yeah, they want to fall in love again. Desperately. Are you definitely going to heal them? Definitely. Yeah. It's almost like they're going to be your best friend. I see you talking a lot, you know? Okay. Let's get some more cards. Who is pile 3's future spouse? Uncommon belief system. Okay. Competitive. Oh, they're very competitive. Desired by a lot of people. Yeah, see? Misanthropic, having or showing a dislike of other people. Oh, this is maybe not like... I feel like they're very social. They're very good at networking. But this person has like a lot of negative opinions about people. They might see the people as very cold and mean. But it's funny because they sometimes come across that way as well. Emotionally manipulative. Yeah, the thing with the 7 of Swords, they might be that way. Impulsive. Oh, interesting. Sometimes they are impulsive, confident, does not cave under peer pressure or societal pressure. Vegetarian. What else? Tell me for pile 3. Who's their future spouse? I'm hearing like free. Like this person will give you a lot of freedom. Like this is not someone who will control you or who likes to control you. Self-critical or self-depreciative. Yeah, they're very critical of themselves. Organized. They're very organized and orderly. Also, I'm hearing very clean. Spiritual. Predictable. Yeah, they might have like a consistent routine as well. What else? I'm also hearing like they like to pay for dates. Or they like to pay for stuff, vacations and all that. It's almost like then a given for them. You don't have to have a conversation about that. They just do it out of themselves. They will cheer you up when you feel down. Gamer, they might like to game. Considerate. I feel like with a lot of people they're inconsiderate, but with you, especially maybe a bit later, once you're already, you know, dating, you're already established. Committed to each other, they're going to be very considerate of your needs and feelings. Does not like small talk. Yeah, this person gives me like a Mr. Darcy kind of vibe, you know. That kind of his personality. Well, that's all I have for you, pile 3. I hope it resonated with you. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the reading. And if you want a private reading with me, you can always email me. My email's in the description box below. Have a good day. Bye.